Hello everypony, my name is Moonlight and welcome to my studio. On today I'd like to share my thoughts and all that, all on Mario and Sonic and at the Olympic Games. So first off, the first three, of Beijing, Vancouver, and London. To me personally, these three were the best. I am unfortunately disappointed with the other two of Sochi and Rio. Reason being, well, I'll get to those in just a minute. First off, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about these by this point, but it's those of you, if for some reason don't know, it is literally a crossover between both Mario and Sonic. And it's the first that I've heard of two totally different branches, totally different franchises combined together for one. It's like a total fan theory come true, where two come into one. Anyways, it's pretty much like a set of mini games, sort of. Well, actually, the last two are. Anyways, all it is these two franchises with a lot of great characters from both the game series all together into one great celebration of just coming together, really. There's really no other way to say it. So, let's talk about the newest ones. Get the bad ones out of the way. Now, number one, first of all, if you all like it, that's perfectly fine. I'm a guy who really supports other people's decisions. I'm not against anyone. If they totally love something I downright dislike or hate, it's fine. Good for you. Anyways, Ryu and Sochi. So, first off, I have to say, personally, Ryu to me was a heavy disappointment, unfortunately. Reason why is because, number one, there is a lot less games. There are no dream events, and there is no way you can do gold medals with Mario and Sonic actual characters unless you defeat all three levels of the quote-unquote tournament, which is actually what used to be single match mode where you just earn medals. So instead, you are forced to play as a Mii. Now, I don't mind the Miis. I don't. I actually like the idea of doing a little bit of experimenting of a different gameplay style with sort of an OC, which isn't bad, but when it forces you to be the only character to do that, and it's the only way you can see victory animations like when you get the gold medals, because in single match mode in this game, you don't get any gold medals, you don't get any trophies, you don't even see an animation. It's just literally instant replay. So I ask, what happened to single match mode? And because I thought single match mode was gold medal earning. In fact, it actually does. To me, I see it as a false advertisement when it says that win gold medals as Mario and Sonic characters, or go for the gold, whatever the quota says on the back of the game case. Now, to me that is a big false advertisement, because I went into this game expecting single match mode to be the same old good gold match earning. No way, sir. I was wrong. It's not. You are forced to play as Miis for the gold medals, and the only way you can finally play as Mario and Sonic characters for gold medals, like it says on the back, is you have to, like I said, you have to beat level 1, 2, and 3 of every single tournament, of every single match in the game possible. No wonder why there's less games. So I just have to beg to ask, why is this? Why are we forced to not play as the iconic Mario and Sonic characters? On top of that, rivals. Now, rivals are more Mario and Sonic characters or mini-bosses where they are in this game as just a challenger for just a challenge. That's it. Plain as that. Now we can actually play as them. The ones I've always wanted to play as the most is the Babylon Rogues for Sonic. For Mario, who was it? I don't remember. There was King Boo I wanted to play as. There was Dry Bones I wanted to play. Yes, they are in the game, and they are playable. Now, King Boo, I don't remember. I haven't played the game in so long because it's that much of a disappointment to me. But anyways, yes, Jet the Hawk is playable, and so is Wave. Now, the bad thing is that when you unlock them, it's pointless because you only are restricted to play as them in the very same event you unlocked them in. That's it. You can't play as them in running. You can't play as them in swimming. Nothing. It's like, so what's the point? I unlock them just to play them in only one event, and that's it. It's like my effort was wasted to just be playing these characters in one sport event. Now, in the 3DS version, or the handhelds in general, I can understand and excuse perfectly that they want to restrict certain characters to certain events. That goes for all of the characters. Now, I get it, because both versions of the game need a different, huge variety. So, which isn't bad. I actually like that idea. It's pretty cool, because you get to see where these characters' main talents really belong. But in the home console version, you can go nuts and, have anyone win anything. Even events that are really, truly meant for, like, a female character. So, it's like, what the hey? Why are these awesome characters we have waited since the beginning, like the first Olympics beginning, to play as them in the game and unlock them through a nice challenge? And when we do, it's pointless. I am heavily disappointed. The handheld version of Ryu, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, these games are pretty fun. I like the games. They are fun. But the whole originality that the first three have captured to us is gone. Single match mode is no longer gold medals earning. Tournament mode is no longer winning trophies and seeing the end credits of the game. There is no more dream events. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff gone. It's really sad. So let's see, the handheld. Now the story mode, I don't remember what it's called. It's like a tournament. Anyways, the quote-unquote story mode is where you're, again, playing as only a Mii, where you get to choose the option of being trained in Mario or Sonic gyms. One or the other. In a nice tournament. It's a nice story. It's really good. I actually had a lot of fun playing it. It was really good. But it was still disappointing that I still could not play as the iconic Mario Sonic characters. Again, I don't mind the Miis. I actually like them. They're actually kind of fun to play as. I really like the whole costume and all that stuff. It's really cool. But this is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Because of the attention the Miis have been getting lately on these games, a lot more than the Mario and Sonic characters, because this literally should have been a game that's only the Miis at the Olympics. That would have been just fine. I would have no problem with it. It's just when you have Mario and Sonic on the front cover, and we all know how iconic this little spin-off franchise is, you'd expect that's who they would pay attention to the most. But, it's much to the disappointment that that's not the case. Now, Soshi, it's way better than Ryu. However, though, the only two major things I really don't like about it, actually make that three things, is, number one, there's no opening video. So why is there no opening video? So I don't understand this, but there is no opening. And when I turned this game on, I was expecting that. It's not there, so I'm like, okay, there's one problem, but maybe the rest of the game's not bad. It isn't bad. Gameplay's fun, the Olympic games are great, you still earn gold medals in the single match mode, blah blah blah. And what else is there? There is no handheld version, there is no story mode. So yeah, it's missing a lot of elements, but it's still not a bad game. It's just missing elements to make it complete. And Rio is just missing so much I can't even keep track of, and go ahead and try it out for yourselves. But I personally don't recommend both of these. I recommend the first three. Now the first three. The first one, they're all on the way. All three of them actually have handheld versions as well. Okay, the first one. It's just called Olympics. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that by now. This one's loads of fun. The thing I really love the most about the first one is how much there is to unlock. It makes you want to play this game for days, weeks, because there's single match mode. You can get gold medal for every event with every character. If you do that, you get a crown. If you get everyone with every crown, you get like a grand crown as for everything complete. And there's a lot of trophies to earn in tournament mode, and I mean a lot of trophies. It is intriguing by how much unlockables there are in these games. It just blows my mind away. And of course, there is one final tournament mode called the Big Bang Trophy. This one's like the sees the, what do you call it? The feature presentation, the final thing of what we got. And it has a nice ending and nice credits, and this can be done with any of the characters, which is even better because you can have anyone win the finale. And let's go over to the first winter, which is Vancouver and London. Now, these two, I've had a problem with picking which one topples the other, because these two are, like, to me, the two grand diamonds out of the bunch. But I have come to the conclusion to say that the first Winter Olympics is my favorite Olympic Games out of all the Olympics. Now, before I tell my reasons why, let's talk about London. London is a lot of fun. It is great. I love the music. The opening video is even better than Vancouver, which was one of the reasons why I couldn't pick for a while. So this one to me had the best opening. It was really cool, exciting music, beautiful London. It makes me want to visit there. I've honestly regret not going to London in the actual 2012 Olympics. But of course, due to financial and all that other nonsense, I could not make it. Now anyways, this one, it even has a dream event in the opening video, and seeing Mario and Sonic together on top of London Tower, that's really cool. That was one of those goosebump moments, seeing these two iconic heroes together. Now anyways, the game itself. These games are great, just like the other two. I can't really say much about them because it's just awesome. Plain as that. Now, there's only one thing in this it's missing, actually, badly, which is a main tournament mode. Like the Vancouver Olympics, there is a huge tournament mode that is literally like the finale of the Olympics, which is amazing. Now, the 3DS version of this game of London, it has a nice story mode. Now, I do wish it had free roam like it did in Vancouver on the DS version, but it's still a good story. Some people don't think it is, but you know, in the end reality, that's just someone else's opinion. Anyway, so this story is really cool. It goes into nice detail about Eggman and Bowser, and you have Mario and Sonic. You have just everyone. Even if I remember right, I don't quite remember because it's been a while since I played it, but I think some of the rivals are in this story as well. Yeah, I remember now. They are. I saw Omega. He was near the end. It's really cool. Give it a try. I highly recommend it. And the best part is it's in canon to the actual games of this spin-off. In other words, this story mode is actually a prequel before the actual Olympic Games begin, because at the end it shows Mario and Sonic and company all together at the opening ceremonies to London. That's really cool. In fact, the Vancouver one's the same kind of idea. Anyways, that's the only thing it's really missing, is a big, huge tournament mode where you get this big trophy you can win with one character or with a team. That's really cool. That's the only thing it's missing. Other than that, really, honestly, the rest of it is a really great game. Lots of fun, beautiful music, all that good stuff. Now, before I move on to Vancouver, I forgot to mention the DS version of the first Olympics. There's honestly not much to say, but there are game events in this version that are not in the console version, which is the beauty of the Mario and Sonic games, for at least from these first three, is, well, including Rio, because there are events that are not in the Wii U version. Anyways, that's really the only difference with the DS version of the first one. There was no story, unfortunately, but, you know, you gotta admit, this is the first of every Olympics of Mario and Sonic, so it's perfectly understandable. It's still a lot of fun, though. There are some pretty fun events in there. I love them. They were a lot of fun. Now, alright, Vancouver. Vancouver is one heck of Olympics, I tell you. I can't imagine how many times I've had so much fun enjoying this game so much. The opening is nice and beautiful and live, and music's great. The Dream and regular Olympic events, there are so many of them. It blows my mind how many there are. In fact, they have just as much Dream events as there are normal events. So you can have like another variation of the same thing, but with every game. You have double, triple, if not, of the events that Rio does. Rio has like I don't know, like 15 or something. This one has like 25, I think a little more than that. And on top of that, there's a shopping center where you get to go there with all these points you've earned through just doing regular single match mode or tournament or party mode or whatever. You get these these points. I don't remember what they're called, but you get these. You can buy stuff at the shop. You can buy other boards and customization parts. You can have your Mii-Us, costumes, even even these storybooks that you get to read. That's like it's a profile description of every single Mario and Sonic character in these two beautifully designed books of Mario and Sonic. And on top of that, you can buy customization stuff. You can design the whole shopping center with. You can have a Christmas tree. You can have banners, statues. It's a lot of fun. I had so much fun getting all that stuff unlocked. And as well, you get to kind of look around the place, and you get to see all the Mario and Sonic competitors walking around, some of them talking. You see rivals, jumping and getting ready for a battle or something like that. And you also get to see, what else? You can actually click on them, and they do lots of actions, and some of them are pretty funny, too. I can't really say the examples because I'll be here forever. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. There's also music you can unlock, and those music, you can actually have them play in the actual events. Now, you can do that, too, in the Rio and all the other ones afterwards. Anyways, that's just the shopping center, and I had so much to say about it. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun, and it's like a nice, relaxing way to just chill out from all the crazy events you do and just, socialize. It's really cool. Now the tournament mode. Wow, it's called Festival mode. Festival is this huge tournament mode in the game. It's literally like the finale of the Olympics, where all Mario and Sonic characters gather together in one big tournament for the finale. There's even a cutscene, too, beautifully animated as well, where it shows them all together. The torch of the whole entire Olympics is right behind them in a giant stadium. It's really cool. Totally play it. This is incredible. Basically, you go through this tournament through about a week in the game's time, and in the end, you can have this whole thing be experienced with just one player or a team of 4. Now, you can do this team of 4 by yourself as well. You don't have to have actual people play it with you. Totally amazing. Even the ending, when you win, if you win, you get to see that one character have that trophy in his or hers hand with a cool animation by him or herself, or with a team, and the leader would be holding the trophy. And it also has an ending animation too, right before it brings results of who won the trophy. It is, wow, it is amazing. Amazing ending, and it has credit rolls. What a perfect picture that game was. It was just absolutely amazing. And yes, just like the first one, there are emblems and all kinds of unlockables. Now, it doesn't have everything that the first one had, which was the only little critical thing I could say about it, because I really miss the crowns, the gold medal viewer where you can actually see the model of the gold medals and the trophies, emblems, all that stuff. It's mainly just emblems and a list of the gold medals, which is fine, but if I had to say one little critical thing, it'd have to be that. But other than that, this game is a masterpiece. It is literally a diamond. I love this one. I just really wish that the Olympic Games of today and the Mario and Sonic games were just like the Vancouver ones. Had so many games, lots of dream events. In fact, had as many dream events as there were regular events. A big tournament mode, a nice story for the handheld version. Yes, the handheld version, briefly sum it up, it's kind of the same idea as London, where Bowser and Eggman are trying to stop the Olympics. In the end, they save it, and the Olympic Games begin. But however, the difference is you can walk around and free roam the area, do additional challenges, and unlock cool items, and it's really cool. So that's basically it. Overall, this whole Olympic franchise is great. It is amazing. I love this series. I have played both Ryu and Soshi, but they're okay, but honestly, they are not as good and don't capture the experience or the magic that that Vancouver, the first Winter Olympics, captured. That was back in 2010, 7 years ago. I mean, yeah, games take forever to make, but I see more effort in the graphics quality and Mii's more than I see the magic of what those ones have gained. Now, I will always appreciate and will try the next Olympics, and hopefully the next one will be great, especially the 2020 Olympics, because from what I've heard, it's going to take place in Tokyo, Japan. Wow, that's going to be really big. Reason is because, number one reason, that's exactly where all those characters were literally created from. The games, everything. So surely they're going to make this one incredibly big. Maybe they're working on it right now at this very moment, and that's why there's not much effort as we see in Rio and Sochi, because they're probably working twice if not triple the effort on the Tokyo, Japan 2020 Olympics, which is 3 years from now, quite a ways away, so we won't even see or hear anything of it until that time. So hopefully when that time comes, we will see ourselves a beautifully, just the best Olympics I've ever seen. Hopefully it can go over Vancouver's, but that's a long stretch. Now I know this video is going on too long. I apologize. I didn't mean to make it go over 20 minutes. So I'll end this video right here, right now. So before I go, I'd like to share with you all that yes, I know, I still don't have a background, and nothing's really all that animated, still no music or opening video. I apologize. I've been too busy with a lot of things in my life, preparing for BronyCon and stuff with work, blah, blah, blah. But, however, though, I will show you a few screenshots of what it will look like. It's not much at all, so here it is. And right here, as you can see, I made these vectors myself and the background all by myself. However, though, like I said, I did not save the vectors as vector files, because I don't know how. But, however, a friend helped me with that. I thank him so much. All that thanking, gratitude goes to Enemy Wolf Gamer. He is a really cool friend. He does his own videos. I'm pretty sure you might have seen him a couple times. So, yeah, totally check his stuff out. Enemy Wolf Gamer is a really good friend of mine. He's really cool. He does better quality stuff than I probably will in the next few months, maybe a year. But yeah, I'm working really hard, guys, to make these nice backgrounds. I took them, I polished them up, changed the colors a little bit. It's going to take me a long time because I am not good with animation, but this is the closest I can get to animating my OC, so I really hope you guys think it's okay. I really tried hard to do this because I am not a top professional artist, and I can't pay anyone to do it for me because I don't have the money for it, because I have my own bills and my own life to deal with. So thank you, everypony. Hope you're excited for what you see here, and I'm trying my hardest, so please give me time till I can finally get this stuff going, and I'll try to get some more discussion videos out as time goes on. Thank you, everypony.